Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today we're going to be checking back in with a person that I covered previously who was doing mukbangs from their hospital bed. Please ignore the child making a bunch of noise in the background, ruining your dad's career. Just kidding. What career? Right, so we're going to be checking back in with Zio the Dreamer, as she is known. Last time we checked in with her, she'd been in the hospital for 8 months and was doing mukbangs. Hopefully she's doing better now. I don't know, because she's still doing mukbangs. So, as you can see, I'm still in this sling, which is why I am currently doing a live stream. Editing is very difficult right now, although I've still been doing it. I uploaded a video on Tuesday and Wednesday, and I'm also doing this live stream, and then I'm going to be uploading a video tomorrow. So, despite all of the setbacks with this, I am still attempting to upload content regularly. Well, I mean, I am uploading it regularly. So I'm still trying. I'm still here. Let's go here and see how Zio the Dreamer is currently doing. Let's see. As you can see,
honestly,
this is from 4 days ago, and we're still going to Outback Steakhouse and various places like that. Although last time it was Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah. What the fuck?
I can't bleep that out. Sorry.
I'm lost.
Oh yeah, by the way, I'm sorry I didn't do the mustache comb thing. I don't do that during lives. Also, it's harder with my left hand. This is my mustache combing hand, not just my editing hand and my hand that does literally everything else. This is my dominant hand. You would be surprised how many tasks throughout the day require the use of two hands. You probably don't notice because you have the use of two of your hands, but like literally every single thing in life requires two hands. Opening a jar, putting on some socks, getting dressed, literally anything and everything. So not having the use of two hands has been a real bummer, and I'm not going to have any bit of strength or be able to use any strength in this arm for quite a bit of time. So like, even if you go to use this arm, you won't be able to do anything meaningful with it for quite a while. If I were to go to try to open a jar with this arm, I would just rip all of the internal surgical stuff out, which we don't want to do. We definitely don't want to rip all the internal surgical stuff out. All right, what do we got? We've got a few people in the chat here. Good to see you. Thank you for joining me, my friends. She said, what the F at the beginning of this, so I don't think things are going well.
I'm depressed. I'm alone.
Dude, she also does not have use of her right arm. That's been ongoing for a very, very long time now. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but yeah, it's like tucked away and hooked up to machines or something. I don't know. I'm not trying to be mean or make fun of that at all.
I see pictures and videos of people doing just normal stuff, like going to the store, going to school, taking care of their kids, seeing their mom, using their hands. I see people online.
I see people using their hands too, and it's pissing me off, man. Like, oh yeah, just go ahead and use both of your hands. Yeah, real nice, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. You guys are really enjoying the use of both of your hands, aren't you? None of that for me, thanks. I'll just struggle forever. I love it.
Walking, living life, and yeah, the world's going to shit, and the government supposedly doesn't have any more money. I don't even know what the fuck that means. But anyways, I can't believe, let's see, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. There's no fucking way it's been that long since I...
Yeah, so I believe she went into the hospital in January. So now it's been 10 months that she's been in the hospital, and she's still doing these mukbangs, as you can see.
I've walked, and I mean, am I walking now? Let's not say that one, but...
Hold on, this is like copyrighted music in the background. I don't think we can have that. But it looks like she is depressed and things are not going well because she's been in the hospital for a very long time, seen people out there living their lives and whatnot, and it's making her depressed. Let's see. Let's take a look at some of the comments here on the side. Let's see. Happy Slim 2 says, "Is it possible to strictly eat what the rehab gives you?" I would think that would probably be a good course of action moving forward, to at least just stop eating all this additional stuff from various restaurants and whatnot. And yeah, I'm guessing they provide you with food, so we don't need to be having additional meals. If we are depressed about being stuck in the hospital, I don't think this is helping, honestly. This is actually so sad to watch her bury her own grave like this, says Olivia. Bury her own grave like this? Okay, that's a strange wording, but I see what you're going for, and I agree, it's very sad. I started to read this comment about Tammy Slayton when I said sad, so I said slad. Sorry about that. If Tammy Slayton can do it, so can you. Yeah, I agree. This person says, "Stop getting takeout. WTF." I don't think it's helping. I do not think it's helping. Shannon says, "Proud of you for ordering a kid's meal, though. Step in the right direction." Yeah, but I mean, if she is getting provided food from this facility, this rehab facility, I guess she's in now, according to that comment, then I would imagine you wouldn't need additional meals. You know what I mean? This person says, "It sounds harsh, but yes, you did choose that life. With every decision you've made, you had a choice to limit or put it down. I hope you make better decisions for your health." All right, Crystal Ray. Yeah, we did put ourselves here. However, it's not too late to take steps in the right direction to turn this thing around. You know what I mean? This person said, "Food doesn't have to taste good." Well, I mean, if what you're eating is constantly a party in your mouth and everyone's invited, maybe we need to calm down, you know? If it's having a deleterious effect upon our health, then maybe we should stop partying through food, you know what I mean? If that's the case. All right, let's go back to Nya and take a look at Nya.
I can't believe I'm doing a mukbang with half of a beard. No, in all seriousness, I'm black. Black? Didn't know that. I'm back to...
Okay.
I'm back to plucking.
We're back to plucking our facial hair, but we only did one side? Is that what I'm understanding?
I'm stupid, and it's Sunday. I'm back to plucking. Look at the difference. No joke. And I'm so happy. I wasn't plucking for a while.
Hold on, this stupid song. Why is this in the rotation? Okay.
Because I only have one hand.
No. That comes on like every freaking live stream, dude. Every live stream that I do, that no song comes on. I'm sorry, guys. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. All right, let's see. All right, so we have help me, Rhonda. We've decided to go with a revolutionary new look, which is facial stubble on just the one side. All right, I can dig it. Let's go.
Look, I could tell that it's not going to grow back as fast. That's what happens when I pluck. Anyways, let's get into it. I'm talking about in it.
Okay.
Here we go with another one of my dumbass cravings. I've been craving chilaquiles. And I've ordered chilaquiles once here before. didn't hit. I'm
Chilaquiles? I've never had that. What is it?
literally
Let's
crossing
find
my
out.
fingers that these. I searched all the chilaquiles in the Arizona area, and I hope these buzz. They were $20. Also, everyone's been telling me to try the new horchata shaken espresso from Starbucks. Got that? Let's clock it. Okay, so here's a new horchata drink. I hope it tastes good. I like the iced shaken espresso, the brown sugar one. I love it. And I usually add a shot. These originally, the Ventis, they come with 4 shots. And I usually will add 1 more. But today I didn't. Wow, what's that? Don't tell me that's caramel. What? I don't think so.
Okay, I've never seen anybody stir a drink like that. I would use the straw, but maybe that's the one-handed technique, you know, because you can't hold it and then stir it with the other hand. So maybe that's how I'm gonna be drinking my drinks, and I'm gonna see me with this freaking coffee cup. Okay, all right, it's still black,
Go. Please do that.
just like my soul. This music goes good with that. Okay.
Like, it's good, but I think I'm just. When did we move over here? I think I'm just comparing it to the shaken espresso. Well, it is.
Okay, in that last video, she was depressed, and in this one, she's kind of like giddy. I'm guessing, not to be mean, but I suppose because she's using her substance that is making her happy, but also harming her, which is various foods that she's consuming from her hospital bed.
I'm comparing it to the brown sugar one. Don't compare, friends. Get you nowhere in life, but still coffee. Don't mind the stuff I got everywhere scattered around. But it came with, I didn't know it came with chips and salsa and dip, period. It also comes with side tortillas, but I got a bolillo. Like, y'all, I haven't had a bolillo in a fat minute.
Okay, I'm just seeing stuff wrapped in paper.
All right.
We should
moment
open
of
it up
truth.
before we
Let's
start
see if these
talking about it.
chilaquiles will bust.
All right, let's see. What is this?
the hell?
Chilaquiles. What do we got? What is it?
You know what? I'm not going to judge.
Is that eggs on some fried corn tortillas? Is that what I'm looking at here? Can somebody fill me in? Let me go look at the chat. Somebody tell me what's going on. What are chilaquiles? I'm seeing what I think are fried tortilla strips with a few eggs on top of that bad boy, which I can absolutely support. We all know my love of eggs. Okay. Let us continue.
I'm not going to judge it. I'm going to try it.
That's all I'm seeing. I'm seeing friggin' fried tortilla strips on top of eggs. Over here we have what looks like some sort of stewed meat with onions and peppers of various types. Something like that, perhaps.
I don't know what that is. It's okay, it's okay. Los picos parilla.
And then here we have what looks like your classic potatoes chopped into squares and fried in a pan, pan-fried.
Let's see, but look at these potatoes, though. Don't play with it. I hope these shilaki. I never go red. Always green, but today I went red.
Okay.
I'm hella nervous.
I swear that's just fried tortilla strips. Right?
Let's see what these chilaquiles are about.
Soggy fried tortilla strips?
Please be
They're
good.
all like soggy.
Begging you got me begging you. Okay, just chilaquiles. Where's the cotija though? But it's fine.
Whoa. Just start singing. So they're good then? Uh-oh, don't start testifying now.
Wow.
Yeah? I swear to God, it's just some soggy-ass tortillas with eggs on top, right? Is there more to that? Are my eyes properly evaluating all of the ingredients in this particular dish? What is happening?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's bussin'.
This tastes like home.
Yeah.
And it's
Bussin'. Confirmed.
crazy because I do my research before I order, and I came across one video on TikTok, or there was a couple. But there was this one guy that went to a restaurant, and he was like, "This is disgusting. I can't even talk because the owner's looking at me," and he was like saying that the food was disgusting. This is why, even though there's bad reviews, you gotta taste it for yourself. Don't knock it till you try it, baby. Wow. It just.
Is it really that good, or do we think everything is good? I'm not trying to be mean. You know what I mean? Like.
See, here's the thing with chilaquiles. First of all, chilaquiles, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna
Tell me,
talk a little story
please.
time.
I have to know. What's up with
Chilaquiles
chilaquiles?
is my favorite dish ever. Period. It is. Okay. My family cooks chilaquiles superior. Like this doesn't even compare to it. Okay. The way my
Dude, everybody thinks that their family's chilaquiles are the best. Okay?
yeah makes chilaquiles. But this is close, and it's hard to find that. Anyways, I'm gonna go live right now and just take a bite.
Right, but what the hell is in there specifically? I think it is what I said it is. I don't have time to look it up right now. I don't have time. I'm a pretty busy guy. During this live is not the time to go researching things.
That's good. That's really good.
All right.
Wow. This place is delicious. Let's take a look at the.
Those tortilla strips looked soggy to me. I'm not sure if that's what we're going for. Not sure. Let's see. Let's take a look at the chat. Southern Bonita says, her face. She is deep in the delusion. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Ghetto Hippie says, compared to the crap the hospital's feeding her, it may seem great. I don't know. I mean, maybe we shouldn't be eating additional things like beyond what we're having at the rehab or the hospital or whatever the heck, you know what I mean? Like, are we eating the food they're providing us and then also eating more food? Right? Because that's, I don't know, man. Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should just trust that the food they're giving us is good enough for now. For now, right? Like, maybe, I don't know. Maybe the rehab knows how to feed you. And maybe less is more in this case. You know what I mean? Sometimes less is more. Sometimes we can all just settle the hell down.
For real.
All right, what do we got?
Wow.
What do we got in this thing? Uh-oh. Don't start testifying about a freaking
And
piece of bread, bro. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be mean.
they toasted it.
Okay, is this bread blowing our mind as well?
I feel like I'm home. I can't believe I'm doing a mukbang with hot.
Okay, and that was the end. It's looping now. All right, she really likes that food. Let's see how that's working out.
I have this song playing. I'm obsessed. I like.
Man, stop putting copyrighted music in this thing. Okay, so anywho, this video is about her talking about how she did not have surgery for her gallbladder. Apparently, they thought due to her size, it is not safe to get this surgery. She explains it here. I'm gonna try to skip through and or past the parts that have copyrighted music in the background. I don't need any sort of issues with copyright.
The acoustic one. But this is the.
It's loud. Damn it. Okay. Can we just have you talk?
Dry shampoo.
Okay, let's see.
I'm making this video for education.
Here we go. Good. She turned the stupid music off. It wasn't even good. I'm sorry. I'm bitter. Hopefully there wasn't enough in there to give me a problem. I didn't want there to be copyrighted music in there, okay? I'm sorry.
I'm making this video for educational purposes.
It's still kind of going in the background. Hold on. Let me turn up my background music just a little bit. Okay. Let us continue.
I want to show you my pouch.
Whoa. Let's just calm down. Let's just settle the hell down right now. You want to show me the what now? I just met you. Oh, you mean like a different kind of pouch? Okay, yeah, sure.
I got a tube.
I got a
placed.
Where?
Honestly, this video should be more emotional and more like, you know, but...
Okay, how's the background music? Is it too loud? Can you guys hear what she's saying? Playing loud music in the hospital, so she has her own personal room. She basically is living there at this point. Yes. She has been in the hospital since January. So now we've been in the hospital for 10 months. And yes, she has taken to living there. Definitely getting a little too familiar there. When you start like filming mukbangs and having loud music playing and dancing in the hospital bed as if it's your own house or whatever, I think we're getting too comfortable, right? I think we should not allow ourselves to get that comfortable because we're getting like institutionalized, right? You know what I mean? Like people that have been in prison for a long time and then they get used to it and then they like it or whatever, or they just get used to it and they can't function outside of that environment. We don't want to do that, but like in a hospital way, and that can totally happen. You can become institutionalized in a hospital, yeah. You get used to people coming along and taking care of you and caring about you and stuff. We'll see in this video how it kind of seems at various points that she might be kind of enjoying all of this attention, like being in the hospital sick and people worrying about her and being like, oh my God, are you okay? As often happens, I think she has grown accustomed to it and or is liking it. Let's continue.
I don't want to cry about it. It is my life. It is... Somebody got mad that I said it is what it is, but it fucking is, bro. What am I gonna do? They didn't want to do surgery on me. I was too high risk. So this is what I got placed for now. It's a tube. I was fully awake for it. You get like numbing. They numb the area, but that's it. No sedatives, nothing. And they put a tube. It's like, just think of like a pencil, like that tube of ink. That's how it looks like. Through my liver to my gallbladder to drain it. And now I have this pouch of bile.
Okay, so they can't do whatever surgery on you, so they're doing this instead. They can't do the surgery on her because of her size. It's not safe with the anesthesia and whatnot. I recently went under anesthesia, and man, that was a trip. That was a trip. I had all sorts of... They put all kinds of crap in me, man. They gave me the nerve block, tons of painkillers, anesthesia. But that is all like very carefully measured and whatnot. And anesthesia causes your central nervous system to become very depressed. Like your breathing slows and all this type of stuff. And they have like a hard time not sedating you too far when you are in a larger body. Like your body can't really handle being sedated to that level. I think that the breathing primarily is a huge issue.
This is my life.
But I might be wrong on that. If you're an anesthesiologist, correct me if I'm wrong.
So yeah. Crazy.
Oh my gosh, dude. You're just carrying around this pouch with your gallbladder juice in it and just like busting it out on people. That's why it sucks that you can't leave the hospital and you're stuck in there right now, because I would want to bust that pouch out on people randomly. Just be like, hey, how's it going, Mark? Oh, yeah, by the way, look at this pouch that has the juice from my gallbladder in it. How are you? Good to see you, bro. That's what I would do. I mean, I'm a little intense, though, bro. Like, if you had me as a friend, you'd always be tripping the fuck out. You'd be like, oh, my God, what the hell? What's wrong with you? Jesus Christmas. Have you guys seen my gallbladder juice pouch? It's very dark. I just start talking about it constantly. I'd always be bringing that up. Is this why nobody came to my birthday party?
But I just wanted to show you, because a lot of people were like, did you have the surgery? Did you have the surgery? No, I didn't have the surgery. So the plan is to keep this in for 6 weeks. And then they're going to remove it. And if it's safe enough for me to have the surgery, I'll have my gallbladder removed too. But for now...
Right, and what is going to make it safe for you to have that gallbladder surgery 6 weeks from now? Are we going to need to lose weight for the surgery? I believe so. I believe that is what is preventing us from having the surgery.
I think the best thing to do is I need to try my best to eat healthy, which has been a fucking challenge.
Yeah. I would say that you need to call DoorDash and Uber Eats and tell both of them, like, hey, man, don't ever deliver food to me again, no matter what I say. If I call and try to order anything, do not let me. Block all of my shit. Like, don't worry about what I say in the future. Remember what I'm saying right now. Don't ever allow future me to order any of this shit again. You know what I mean? You could do that. You could definitely do that. I think they would allow that. I would hope they would allow that. I know it sounds drastic, but you got to do what you got to do. And then we just start eating like the hospital food or the rehab food. I believe we're in some sort of rehab facility. Because they're definitely feeding us. And even if the food ain't that flavorful or that great or whatever, it's going to be good enough. It'll be enough calories to get us through, and we should probably just eat it and stay away from all that other stuff as much as possible.
And yeah, that's what I have to do, because they want my lungs to heal also a little bit more. My best friend sent me this for my birthday. It says anti-social butterfly. I have it like tucked into under here because that's how I like to wear my shirts, like crop tops, but I did have it.
You have it tucked under here because you like to wear your shirts like crop tops? Okay. All right, we're getting a little wild in the hospital bed here.
Down and take a picture. But yeah, that's my life. No surgery right now. I've been having this. Oh my god.
Okay, let's read some of the comments. Jazzy J935 says, please ask them for Ozempic. You'll lose so much and feel better. Please, praying hands. Although that could also be high five hands, which would make this confusing. That would be a little confusing. I think the praying hands make more sense there. I'm sorry for the useless banter. You guys didn't sign on for that. This isn't what you came for. What happened to your other arm? Asks Witchy Woman 444. I've been wondering that as well. Yeah, we've been unable to use that arm for literally like 10 months. I'm guessing the muscles in it have atrophied. And when she goes to try to use it again, if you're able to, I don't know what's going on with it, but the muscles are going to be atrophied. It's going to be very difficult to use the arm. Okay, this person, Yoli, asks, you share a room with someone asking for water? They sound in distress. Oh, I didn't hear that part. This person says, this is performed on patients who are too sick for surgery. And this person says, the risk of going under anesthesia is too great. That's what I was saying. It doesn't need to be your life. You and only you have the possibility to change. Melissa says, "You got this. I pray you will choose healthy from now on. I chose it 3 years ago. Lost 130 pounds so far. You can do it." Very nice, encouraging words from Melissa. Kendall Rose Darcy asks, "Are you okay? Are you going to move in a positive direction with your healthy journey now?" With your healthy journey. Okay. Okay, let's finish watching, or watch a little more here.
It's in a good time. Why am I smelling it? I don't know. This isn't a good sign.
Ah, that's why somebody was saying not to touch the tubing, because she's messing all around. Oh, don't be moving that all around, man. It's moving all inside of you. Ow! 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 That's giving me the heebie-jeebies, imagining the tubes all moving around underneath your skin. Ah! They put an IV in me, and I hated it. I hated it. I'm all like, oh, it's under my skin. Oh, oh.
Right?
No, I didn't start crying like a bitch. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god, if this tube comes out, it's over for me. I'll have to get it
For me.
placed again. I have this song playing.
Okay, so oh my god, they cannot get the surgery. Let's see what's going on. Hold on, that's copyrighted music. What are we doing? Alright, let's look at some other stuff here. How much of this contains copyrighted music? Damn you, TikTok. Okay, is this an older video? It says it's from 9/29, but it shows her standing up and cooking. Make lazy chicken mole and rice with me. Okay. Grilled green onions. Why would you saute green onions? Who the hell does that? Right? I saute regular onions. I've never seen anybody saute green onions. Those are usually just used as a garnish as far as I know. Sorry, this isn't Cynical's cooking show. But you guys should follow me on various other platforms where I do a lot of cooking. It's wonderful. It's the best. You'll love it. Pre-made mole sauce. Okay, it's pre-made. Black beans, 2. And then we're gonna go ahead and put a Capri Sun in the microwave. Oh, wait, no, that wasn't a Capri Sun. Okay. It's like in a package, kind of like a Capri Sun. To my caveman mind, any package that stands up is a Capri Sun. That would be funny though. Just in the middle of a cooking video, you do something stupid and random like that. Put a Capri Sun in the microwave. It's got nothing to do with the dish at all. You're really just trying to start a fire and make a stupid mess. Alright, that's pretty healthy. I like that. I like that. Definitely very healthy compared to all the wacky stuff that we're eating out from our hospital bed. Queso fresco, of course. Okay. Okay. Very nice. That was nice. Unfortunately, though, that was just a flashback. We're currently still in this reality. Is this more music? Dang it. Stop with the music. Damn it. Hold on. Whoa, what's happening here? Whoa. All right, simmer down. Let's get that stupid music out of here, please. Please don't penalize me for that, okay? Copyright system. That was such a small amount of music. Okay, I'm trying to not have it there. All right, okay. We're just trying to screw up my entire channel with copyrighted music. I see what you're on about.
Welcome to another episode of this series that I call What to Watch on Tubi. We pick something on Tubi and we eat.
We pick something on Tubi and we eat. Okay.
I've never had backyard taco, which is like known here in Arizona. I'm Mexican, so you know I'm a judge. But my, one of my CNA said...
Backyard taco? Dude, what is with all these stupid ass different types of tacos? I've heard of street tacos. Now there's backyard tacos. Can I just get a regular taco? You know, where you put like some meat and shit in a tortilla, like typically corn tortilla. Sometimes you fry it, although that's not really traditional, but backyard taco. Can I get out by the pool tacos next, please?
That's her favorite, so I said, bet. I'm gonna get it, so I got it. I got 3.
Okay, she's getting excited about this, and I'm not trying to be mean about that. But the change in mood is noticeable.
Tacos, 1
It's very sad.
chicken, 1 al pastor, and 1...
Hold on, here we go. This person asks, weren't you saying recently you have to stop ordering DoorDash? This other person, Chi Chi Bomb Bomb, which I love that freaking name, that's great. Girl, you ordered food again? A lot of people seem to be sharing this sentiment. Yoli says, I just can't believe you're eating that after what you have been through. Yeah, I mean, this is actually before the video where she was showing us the bag that does all the functions of her frickin' gallbladder or whatever. I don't know, but this was actually before that. But there are various videos of her talking about how bad things are and how she's depressed and hooked up to various machines, but then scattered throughout our mukbang videos. So it's confusing. It's confusing. Everyone's saying this is a draft, yet she's posted up on live eating In-N-Out. Y'all not helping her by encouraging her. Oh yeah, I think some people like encourage her to keep going, or they send her tips and they're like, hey, go buy food with this or something like that. This person, Diana, asks or says, hey girlie, I saw your last post about you saying you're passing away. I pray God gives you strength to overcome this. Please, if you order food, try to limited how much you get. Maybe no dessert as a start. Yeah, it's messed up that there are various videos of her complaining about being in a very bad way, and then these are sprinkled throughout, like I said. So it's messed up. And then like I said, I think she's also enjoying the attention that she's getting. You know what I mean? Let's see what you guys think about this whole situation type deal. Let me look at the comments. Let's see. Kazzy says, I'm on a effing puree diet. Okay, that's interesting. Does it change the caloric value of food to blend it up into a puree? Okay, sure. I'm sorry. I'm not going to start. I just start ripping on the audience. That could be a new segment in the future. All right? That'll be a lot of fun. Either way. All right, let me get back to the video. Hold on. Okay, go.
Yeah, all on corn tortilla, and then I got a side of beans and flan. The flan looks so good. I can never order food without dessert. It's an issue, literally. It's a disease.
Okay.
So
Okay, let's see. Nerm765 says, try and find something to do like puzzles or coloring books. Having nothing to do is making you resort to food. It's emotional hunger, believe me. Yeah, I would agree. It's emotional and it's also boredom, and there's also a component of eating food that's like over the top, highly processed, addictive type of food that's doing things for us as well, right? It's not just emotional, it's boredom, it's all of the above. Let's see.
let's see. Let's open up Tui. Somebody recommended what was it? Something wives. Oh, I forgot. But I like watching like the ghetto acting, you know what I mean? Like okay, I chose one. Rhythm and Blood. This came out in 2025. It's a thriller. It says facing escalating threats from a dangerous stalker, a pop megastar begins falling for the handsome bodyguard. She's hired to keep her safe. Oh, okay. It's an hour and 35 minutes. Let's start it. I'm so mad.
Okay, I don't know how ordering food and watching movies is helping us. How, and also, how do we afford this? Right? Are we getting that many donations and making that much money off of TikTok views to support this? Or are we just considered like disabled and getting disability or various assistance because of that? I don't know. I'm guessing there's a component of that to this. Maybe you're making a fortune off those TikTok views. Maybe I need to go get on TikTok and have people not watch my content over there.
Mad. It's a to be original also. I'm so mad. I thought my tablet was charging. And it's at 8%, so now I'm pissed. But yeah, I'm waiting on my food. Food. No, I was kidding. I gotta
Okay, let's try to contain ourselves. Let's settle down.
stop saying that. So, alright.
See, that's weird. In that one video, she was like, I'm depressed. I see people out there living their lives, using both arms and all this type of stuff. And then here she is getting excited about food and movies and all of the things that she's using to tune out from her reality. That's something that happens a lot with addiction. People have their substance of choice, and although this thing is harming me, it's also the only thing bringing me any sort of joy at the same time. It's a double-edged sword. Yeah, it is. For a second, I was like, wait a minute, that analogy doesn't make sense, you moron. But then I was like, yes, it does. Idiot, it's great. It's the best. Stop questioning yourself, idiot. You're the best. Sorry.
Hold on, that rhymes though.
I almost didn't believe in myself for a second.
Mood and food. James is onto something. Fuck it.
Alright, hold on. Just one moment. Alright, I'm back. Alright. I am back, my friends. Let's see. Do we have thousands of people watching this yet? No. Wow. I'm very bitter.
We got a nice intro going. Hopefully this one's good. I feel like Tubi has leveled up. Tubi, are you hiring? Alright, I'll let you guys know when my food's here. Alright, here we are. I got a Jamaica. Oh, hold on. Wait 2 seconds before I spill this mouth. Alright. Here it is, backyard taco. Alright. Alright, AZ. Let's see if it's hitting. Let's open this up. It's cute. I had a feeling this was gonna happen. So it asked what sauces I wanted, and I picked all the sauces.
Whatever facility she's in, it's so wild to me that they allow all these different type of deliveries. We've been over this many times before. Hospitals allow you to get all types of wacky food delivered. If this is some sort of rehab facility, that would be very confusing indeed. I don't know if this is a hospital or a rehab. I imagine if it were a rehab type of environment, they probably wouldn't allow outside food and drink, I would hope.
But I thought they would come on the side, and I think they're on the tacos. Also, here are the beans. They're just like refried beans with cheese. Let's try them. They're not bad. Yum. Here are the tacos.
These are the backyard tacos, which I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like the sound of that. These are just made in your backyard. I like my tacos made in the kitchen. You know what I mean? Like you like making the. Did you have a bench out there that you were making these on, or like a table or some shit? Like you were just making these out in the backyard, huh? How many bugs and various other type of wacky random crap is in these?
Oh my god.
You know what I mean? Can you make my tacos in the kitchen, please?
There's no salsa. That's literally a killer.
Literally a killer, she said. It is. It's putting you in some kind of way. I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I'm just, you said it.
Hey, tacos with no salsa. Oh my. Oh my, yeah. Backyard taco, what the F? But you know what? It looks fucking busted.
Wait, burger taco?
Literally
No, get that the hell out of my face. You guys are screwing around. You're cheaping out on me here. I'm going to need some shredded meat in my tacos, please. Burger tacos. Do not catch these hands. Taco making restaurant that she got this from.
No, but let's try this Jamaica. Yo, I don't know how the hell you think I'm gonna eat tacos with no salsa. ¿Qué está pasando aquí? ¿Qué está pasando?
Okay. All right, let's read some more of the comments. I am not saying this to be mean. I am saying your words. You are not going to order food anymore because you were afraid you were going to pass away. Oh, she said that previously. I'm keeping you in my prayers. I know you got the strength, and you. There was a lot of confusing phrasing within that comment. I know you got the strength, and you. Thank you, especially for that "and you" part at the end. That really inspires me. The Hunting Wives. What? Honestly, the only thing hotter than those tacos is your confidence. Who's brave enough to try the spiciest one? Okay, some people are just here for the mukbang, and they do not notice that you're in a hospital, or they don't care. They're just here for mukbangs. They don't care where they're coming from. Is this where you get your tacos, or is this just a taste test for your future cooking show? Oh, no, no. Here's an interesting comment from The Nun. Hello, you just posted a video crying about how you said you would pass away if you continued to go down this path, and yet you're still going down this path. It was in all caps. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to get loud on you guys. I have to read it that way. So she is still going down this path. And this person is confused because she was crying about that previously. Still. Sorry. Let's see. This person says, you are not supposed to be eating spicy stuff. Lady, you're going to end up back in the hospital. I pray you don't. What? Isn't this a hospital? Is this a rehab? Either way, I don't know if it's the spicy stuff that's really doing it to her. You know what I'm saying over here? Sorry, I started becoming Adam Sandler for a minute there. Sorry, Adam. This person says, weren't you just crying about how you need to change? Girl! Well, I mean, it's very confusing, like I said, to be crying about how things in our lives are not going well one minute, and then the next minute being like, I got backyard tacos, whatever the hell that means, woo! Right? Like, I'm confused on multiple fronts. I got whatever the hell backyard tacos is. Holla! Or R. I can't even speak anymore, bro. Somebody made these tacos outside of the kitchen. Holla! With questionable hygiene. Woo! That's how I love my tacos made back in the yard.
You're lucky I have Tabasco, but Tabasco ain't gonna cut it. It ain't, honey. Ooh, alright, let's try this with my cup. That's hitting alright, that's hitting.
Is it?
You know what? If the meat is good, that's all we need, baby, the meat. Let's try it. Birria.
So what is the story with the other arm? Hold on. Is it really playing this song again? What the hell? Dude, the randomness. There we go. The randomness is not random. Okay, so I want to find out where the hell she lost the use of her damn arm. Let's scroll down and see if we can find where the old arm stopped being used. I have to know. Okay, what's going on here?
Behind me and hugged me and like, I don't know, like it kind of felt like an angel. Like my angels. You know, people that I've lost in my life, like...
Hold on. Somehow I ended up skipping 4 minutes into this. What the heck? I'm just like, what? There was no... You didn't explain anything. You just started crying. Hold on, because I was not at the beginning.
So...
She still doesn't have use of her arm right here. So... We will continue on that quest, but I want to see what she's on about right here for a second. Hold on.
Okay, so I haven't walked since January.
Haven't walked since January. Hold on, is this background music too loud? It is for me. Hold on, let me turn it down a little. Okay, let's continue.
I'm a big girl. I weigh a lot, so I have lost weight. But today, we've been working on taking steps so that I could start walking. And today we used a platform walker, but it wasn't wide enough. Because it's like a normal size walker. And you know, the platform walker has, because you know, my arm is in a sling, the platform walker has something to put your arm in, to rest your arm in, so you could like take a step. I wasn't able to fit in it, but I still wanted to challenge myself and try to take a step. But it's really scary because I feel like I'm gonna fall. And like my physical therapist and my occupational therapist are like, you're not gonna fall, like we got you. Like, you know, you could either fall forward or backward, the chair will be behind you. and I lifted my right leg. My right leg is the one that has drop foot. I lifted my right leg, and I
Drop foot. I don't know what that is.
took a step. Yeah. They were just like really happy for me, like just like really happy for me, like, see how, oh my god, like you took a step, like, and I'm like, no, I didn't, because I can't feel my foot. They're like, yes, you did. You took a step. You took steps forward. I'm like, no, I didn't, because to me, I consider a step like where I lift my right foot, I lift my left foot, I'm taking steps. And they're like, even if you're just doing one foot, you're still taking a step and walking forward, even though, like, so basically we have to work on lifting my left leg. And my left leg is the working one.
Okay, so they were congratulating you for taking steps, and then you were arguing with them and saying that wasn't an actual step because I didn't lift my leg up all the way.
It's the strong one, and I'm just scared to put weight on my right one. And they're just so happy. And like, I've never seen my physical therapist is a man. I've never seen, he's like screaming at my face, like, see how you took a step? And I'm like, no, I didn't. No. He's like, yeah, you did. I'm like, no, I didn't. And it's like so funny. And like, I think it's funny because like,
Okay. Why don't we just accept the encouragement and, you know, keep trying to work? Why are we arguing with them when they say you're doing a good job? This person, Jalea, I believe is how you would pronounce that, in the comments says, she's not going to wake up, guys. Trust me, we've been dealing with this for years. I've been trying to tell her on her lives what this is getting out of hand, but she ignores me. Watch, the next video is just going to be her door dashing 10 donuts and eating it. This is just one of those people that's going to end up in a long-term care facility. Yeah, it kind of is a bummer when you're trying to encourage somebody and then they pull an Amberlin situation type deal on you. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, anybody saying anything interesting in the chat here? Let's see, I think somebody talked about drop foot. Drop foot is when you lose control of your foot, right? I don't know. I do not know. Don't know what's going on with drop foot. Okay, let's get back to it. Hold on. This person says, I have drop foot. Have they gotten you a brace yet? My right foot is 80% better, but my left I still can't feel, but I can now walk on it. You have to get your balance back, mama. It took me 2 years, but you can do it. Okay. Seb says another Amberlin. And what they mean by that is somebody who is always complaining about their situation, but then keeps doing mukbangs and whatnot. Essentially, I believe.
I don't like, they love me. Like, I know they love me because I'm funny and like stuff like that. Like, they tell me all the time. But funny does come from trauma, you know. And like, they have seen me like cry before, you know. But I think it's just crazy how in my accomplishments, like, or when people give me compliments, like, I don't acknowledge them. Like, I'll deny them. Like, I'll be like, no, I didn't. You know, like, no, I didn't.
Right, you have low self-esteem and you're downplaying stuff even when you do something good. Is that truly self-esteem, or do you want people to push even harder and correct you and be like, no, you are doing really good? Because sometimes people are doing that as well. People are very complex. The human emotional system, whatever you call, like, feelings or whatever type of bullshit, it's very complex.
No, I guess you did. And I'm like, okay. Well,
I call it the human emotional system or whatever bullshit. That's the technical term. You can use that phrase in the future if you would like.
that's cool. Like, and they can see that, like, I bet they talk about it. Like, why is she like diminishes her accomplishments, or like,
You can really learn a lot about a person by just letting them talk like she's currently doing. She's sitting here pondering like the people that she interacts with, wondering about her putting herself down or something. There's some weird, super complex game about wanting to feel wanted and cared for by other human beings going on here. Similar to like people faking illnesses or not faking them, but kind of leaning into them and always talking about them because they want sympathy from people. It's very complex.
She like, you know, like it's nothing when it is something. And I wait till I get to my room so I can like let it out and like share it with you guys. And like as I was
Well, quit being so weird with your emotions and stuff. Like, don't play these weird games with the people that you are interacting with in real life because you want more energy from them or whatever. I would say you'll have a lot more of a fulfilling life if you're just honest and upfront with people. Like, you know, physical therapist guy, I've been feeling like I'm not really accomplishing a lot lately. I do appreciate your guys' praise, but I feel like I'm not where I should be. You know, just have like an upfront, honest conversation with the people that you're dealing with instead of playing these weird little games. We'll all be happier in the end.
Because I was going to my room, one of my favorite CNAs, she just hugged me. Like, she didn't know that I took a step. Like, she didn't know anything. Like, she just came behind me and hugged me. And, like, I don't know. Like, it kind of felt like an angel. Like, my angels. You know, people that I've lost in my life. Like, I'm very spiritual. So, like, it felt like a hug from my cousin or like my grandma. Like, it was like an angel sound. Like, it was just, I got to my room and I had to just record it because I can't explain it otherwise.
Okay. I don't know if any of this stuff is helping us or this situation.
And my cousin's memorial is coming up, and I just wrote on his wall. He's like one of those older cousins, and like I wrote on his obituary wall, and I was like, you know, I miss you so much, Primo. Like,
Okay, let's see what's going on in the chat. Okay.
I almost died like a couple times. Like, now I'm in Arizona, and I was like, when I think about giving up, like I think about you. You know, it's crazy. Life is insane, man. I feel like I needed this. I know it's crazy how God works. It's crazy how the universe works, but I feel like I needed to be like.
Bless you. Sorry, I always interrupt live streams to say bless you to my daughter when she sneezes. Hold on, what is this music? It's got some kind of lyrics in it. Get out.
I need to be knocked down to the point of death to wake me up, you know, like I have so much to live for. And I know you guys see my videos of me eating or like stuff like that, like, you know, I know the content I put out, like.
So this was back in August. As we can see, despite various videos crying about the bad situation that she's in, she continues to film mukbangs. I believe this latest one is this Outback Steakhouse one. Damn that bloomin' onion. It'll be the... No, I better not make any kind of jokes about any brands specifically. Don't come for me, brands. I don't need that. I don't need any headaches. Okay, so that was just us checking back in with Xiao the Dreamer. It looks like she's not in the greatest way. She's still filming mukbangs from her hospital bed. She's unable to get that surgery, and they had to hook a tube up to various internal organs, which is never good. I'm pretty sure that's not technically how that was performed, but either way. So thank you all so much for joining me on